Crystal PvP is far superior to sword PvP in that it does a lot more damage if you do it right. And so that's why it's so favorable by anarchy servers. It's really useful because it'll drain somebody's armor really fast, or it'll instant kill people who don't have armor. It works on only obsidian and bedrock. If you're in survival, you probably want to carry around a bunch of obsidian. So you can place the obsidian, and your crystal aura or whatever will detect that there's a player or whatever nearby and start placing. Now, how you should think of the crystals and how you should place them is with consideration for the hitbox of where the crystal actually will hit you. So your end crystal hitbox is in your feet, which is a little weird to think about, but the amount of damage it does completely depends on where you're standing in relation to the crystal. So like if you're right here, you'll get the full blunt of its blow. And so even though I'm in full diamond armor, it can still one-shot kill me. But if you're like even one block underneath it, it'll do far less damage to you. If you're 2 blocks underneath it like so, practically no damage at all, right? And this is just normal diamond armor, it's not enchanted or anything. If you have like blast protection though, that will reduce the damage significantly. And so how you want to be doing this is you want to get below the crystal, but try to get the other person to be closer to the crystal. So like if you're down here or up here, it's going to be way better than someone who's like right here. Now something worth noticing is that the end crystal can do damage from far away. We have this pig here. It still hits it, right? The pig could be like over there, right? Still hits the pig. Now it's not doing a lot of damage because it also has the feet hitbox thing. But it's worth to keep in mind that it can do damage from a long range. A lot of hacked clients will have an auto crystal option, and that you can configure that usually to, for me it's crystal aura, so you can configure that to how many like crystals it can do a second. So for me, mine does 15, and usually you can configure it to whether or not it places the crystals. Now I usually have it so it places the crystals for me, and I just make sure that I'm, you know, like that. But if I turn on crystal aura, you know, right, it's crazy. So yeah, there's that. But golden apples, especially enchanted golden apples, are huge when it comes to crystal PvP. They heal you so much, and you take a lot less damage when you have them, because you do have that blast resistance that they give you. So like even if I'm over here, it only gets rid of some of that golden apple's health, but something to keep in mind is it does go through your armor real fast, especially when you're doing a lot of crystals. So it's always good to have like auto armor on with a few extra sets of armor on you when you're doing it. Biggest thing to remember is that your hitbox is in your feet. So I'll show you what it can look like